Look at that dumb Polak. Happy Memorial Day. Find it interesting, the Polacks, you know. They think of everybody as stupid. There, when I was in Poland and on the train going through the countryside, I'd always wondered before that, why the hell would my people have come from a cold, dark place and gone up to a cold, dark place? Why didn't they move to Florida or something? I mean, we're hillbilly enough, we could be in Florida. Now you're sitting on that train watching the scene go by, and I see old farmers with horses and the plows, and they're just dragging this Chernobyl-like field, because I went through into the Ukraine also. And Chernobyl is in the Ukraine. Nuclear just desolation. But I thought, sitting there watching it, I realized, and I found out since, there's some genetic propensity to be in a place that you know. And that's why Judge Martin and his brothers moved to Gaylord, Michigan, because they knew the ground, they knew the land, they knew the crops, they knew what they were doing, and they were physically disposed to just living in a harsh place, standing on the mountain with the wind howling, saying, "Oh, what else you got?" And the Polacks, Memorial Day. We forget. They're in that middle country. How they got attacked from all angles. The only way you can be a middle country and survive is to be one like China. What is that? Zhonghua. Zhonghua means middle country. Meiguo means beautiful country. And it pisses some Chinese people off to find out that America, Meiguo, is called beautiful country. They're sitting there going, this is the middle country. This is the middle land. The only way you can be that powerful to call yourself a middle land and survive is to be that powerful. Poor Poland had them getting their ass handed to them left and right, and everybody comes back and says, "You dumb Polak." But what we find is that in memoriam, not all the Polacks are dumb. Some of them are. Even the farmers that are farmers as Polacks, they're smart too. But some of them are dumb as a box of rocks. There's a total. Pay attention to the Polish. They're going to be running your world before long. Out of the secret hideaway. You've got Madame Curie. Everybody says, oh Madame Curie. Well, she married some French guy. She thought it'd be a good place to hide, evidently. That was Marie Skolokowska. That's the female name for a Polak. They got an A on the end. And the boys have an I, the son of. And when a girl marries, she takes on his son of name, and she ceases to be a ska anymore. Madame Curie, Marie Skolokowska, she came up with radium. It's what I'm saying. It's like if Einstein was some guy that was from the South, which I've heard a comedian talk about before. Einstein's a guy from the South. Imagine that. nobody would have ever listened to him. It took a German to sound smart enough to say the crazy shit he was saying. But you've got Skolokowska. She married some French guy that got run down by horses in the street in Paris. But she came up with radium. She found radium, just radiation on the elemental charts. And people call her a stupid Polak because she died of radiation poisoning. But at the time that she found it, nobody even knew there was such a thing. So she's smarter than all of them. She died to show us what we've got. And then you've got Copernicus, who, when I was walking through Warsaw, lost, trying to find a bar on the docks, and I realized in the pitch black here, I'm probably not in a safe place. Down at the docks with a bunch of Polish sailors, you know they fight and probably rape. Whatever they can get, they'll take, because they don't get paid much. And that's where Lech Walesa went back to, was working the docks after he was president. They didn't give him anything like an American president. Okay, you did it, now go back to work, you stupid son of a bitch, dumb Polak. And so you got Copernicus. There's this statue of him down at the docks that I never even realized Copernicus was Polish until I said Nikolai Kopernicki, and he's holding this beautiful globe in his hand. It's like holding up the secrets of the universe. And the Greeks changed his name to Copernicus, just the same way as they changed, whatever Jesus' name was to Jesus Christ. They made it, and the way they made Judah Bar Simon into Judas, they make it their own way. So you don't even know you're talking about the same two people anymore. That's why Esperanto, Esperanza, just call the river by what it's supposed to be called. Otherwise, when you give the Polak directions down the street who's trying to find his family in a Spanish neighborhood, at least he'll know that he's looking for the same place. Where have we gone? How can it all be the same? Nothing is lost. It's all eaten alive.